Ever just find yourself going down those, like, future tech rabbit holes online?
Mm.
You know, the ones with flying cars, you can upload your brain, that kind of thing.
Oh, yeah, totally. Those are fun.
I love those.
Yeah.
I'll admit I totally fall down that rabbit hole sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, get this. We're diving headfirst into one of those videos today.
Okay.
It's called Future of Technology from the channel Future Business Tech. And let me tell you, they are not afraid to go big. We're talking predictions spanning centuries, not just decades. And it's a wild ride. Now, we know predicting the future is a bit like, I don't know, trying to guess what you're having for dinner a month from now.
Right.
Anything could happen.
Exactly.
That's part of the fun, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So we're going to break down the video's most intriguing predictions, starting with a time frame that feels surprisingly close, 2030 to 2060. Like, that's right around the corner.
I know, right?
One prediction that caught my eye, quantum computing going mainstream.
Okay.
Imagine a world where these super powerful computers are just like everyday tools.
Yeah.
Like, instead of waiting an hour for your laptop to render a video, it's done in seconds.
It's mind-blowing when you think about it. What's fascinating is that quantum computing isn't just about speed, though. It has the potential to revolutionize fields like medicine, material science, even artificial intelligence. We could see entirely new drugs designed, materials with unheard-of properties created, things we can barely even conceive of right now.
It's like upgrading from a horse and buggy straight to a spaceship.
Yeah.
Speaking of AI, the video also predicts super realistic AI actors becoming commonplace by the 2030s. Imagine watching a movie and not being able to tell if the actors are human or AI.
Wow, yeah.
But it's even more interesting, they talk about this thing called AGI, Artificial General Intelligence, becoming accessible to everyone around the 2040s.
Oh, okay.
Now, this isn't just your average AI that can write a poem or beat you at chess.
Right, right.
This is next level stuff, right?
Absolutely. The AI we interact with now is mostly specialized, really good at one specific thing.
Right.
AGI, on the other hand, is designed to be as versatile as the human mind. Learning, problem solving, even abstract thinking. The potential applications are almost limitless.
Okay, that's both exciting and a little
I
intimidating.
know, it's kind of scary.
Yeah, it's like, what happens to our jobs, our lives, when everyone has access to that kind of intelligence? But it gets wilder, because the video then suggests that this AGI could start designing itself, eventually surpassing human intelligence and triggering something called the technological singularity. Now, that sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. What exactly does that mean?
So imagine a graph where technological progress is shooting upwards like a rocket.
Okay.
The singularity is that point where the line goes practically vertical, a moment of such rapid change that it becomes almost impossible to predict what happens next.
So we're talking about a potential explosion of technological advancement, all thanks to superintelligent AI.
Potentially, yeah.
I can see why the video calls it a singularity. It's like a black hole of technological change. And they don't stop there. By the 2050s, they're talking about merging our minds with AI, robots as life partners, even downloading skills directly into our brains, like in The Matrix.
It's getting wild.
It's a future where the lines between human and machine become increasingly blurred. It's almost like we're stepping into a whole new stage of human evolution, powered by technology.
Yeah.
But this video, it doesn't stop at merging minds and robot companions. It dives even further into the future, looking at 2070 to 2100.
Okay.
And this is where things get really interesting. We're talking about like humans with cyborg enhancements becoming completely normal. Like something out of the cyberpunk novel. Imagine a world where prosthetics are not just about regaining lost function, but about like surpassing human limits.
Yeah, it's a fascinating idea, isn't it? We often think of technology as something separate from us, but what if it became so integrated that it was essentially part of who we are? It challenges our very definition of what it means to be human.
It's like the difference between wearing glasses and having supervision.
Yeah.
But it's not just about physical enhancements. The video also talks about using nanobots to erase painful memories. Imagine hitting the delete button on like trauma or heartbreak.
Wow.
Part of me thinks that'd be amazing, but another part of me wonders, like, what happens to our growth, our resilience, if we can just erase the difficult parts of life?
That's a good point. It's a question with no easy answers. Our memories, both good and bad, shape who we are. They teach us, they challenge us, they make us who we are. The possibility of manipulating those memories raises profound questions about identity and the human experience.
It's a lot to ponder. And as if erasing memories wasn't enough, the video also dives into the concept of Like digital afterlives becoming a reality. This is something you see a lot in sci-fi, right? Uploading your consciousness to a computer to live on after your physical body dies.
Right.
It sounds like something straight out of a Black Mirror episode.
Yeah.
But the video presents it as like a natural progression of our relationship with technology.
Interesting.
Makes you think, like, what does it even mean to have a digital afterlife? Would it be like living in a computer simulation? Would we still be ourselves without our physical bodies and experiences?
Right. Those are questions that philosophers have been grappling with for ages. The concept of a soul, of consciousness, these are things we still don't fully understand. But the fact that we're even asking these questions shows how technology is pushing us to confront the biggest mysteries of life and death.
It's like technology is giving us a glimpse into the realm of the unknown, even if we're not quite ready to step through the door. And speaking of pushing boundaries, this video doesn't stop there. It goes on to predict time dilation VR experiences, where a few minutes in the real world feel like centuries inside a simulation.
It's almost inconceivable, isn't it? To experience entire lifetimes within the span of a lunch break. It would fundamentally change our perception of time, of reality itself.
And just when I thought it couldn't get any more mind-bending, we jump into the year 2200 and beyond. Buckle up, because this is where the video really takes us to the outer limits of imagination. Okay, so we're talking about the year 2200 and beyond, a future so far out there it makes my head spin.
Yeah.
The video doesn't hold back. They're predicting things like micro black holes will be powering our computers. Like, what?
Really?
And humanity is going to be living in these giant space habitats called O'Neill cylinders.
Wow.
I mean, I've seen Interstellar. I know what a black hole is supposed to be, a giant cosmic vacuum cleaner. How are we harnessing that for good, exactly?
Well, it's true. Black holes are still shrouded in mystery, but their immense density and gravitational pull could, theoretically, be harnessed for, like, unimaginable computational power. We're talking about calculations that would take our current computers billions of years happening in an instant.
It sounds both incredibly dangerous and amazingly powerful.
Yeah.
But even if we somehow figure that out, the video goes even further. They're suggesting we'll be meeting alien life, terraforming planets, maybe even becoming like a multiplanetary species.
Yeah.
It begs the question, though, if the universe is so vast and full of possibilities, where is everyone else?
Well, you've just stumbled upon one of the biggest head-scratchers in science. The Fermi paradox. If the odds of life existing elsewhere are so high, why haven't we encountered any cosmic neighbors yet? There are countless theories, from the possibility that, maybe we are truly alone, to the idea that advanced civilizations are deliberately keeping themselves hidden.
Ooh, spooky.
Or maybe they've come and gone, leaving no trace that we can currently detect.
Oh, interesting. The mystery deepens.
It does.
But it's that sense of the unknown that keeps us exploring, both here on Earth and beyond. This deep dive has been a wild ride. From quantum computers to digital afterlives, even the mind-bending possibilities of black holes and alien encounters, it's almost too much to process.
It really is. It's a lot to take in, that's for sure. But I think the most important takeaway is this. The future isn't something that just happens to us,
Right.
We have the power to shape it through the choices we make today.
It's like that old saying, the best way to predict the future is to create it. So what kind of future are you hoping to see? What breakthroughs or challenges have got you thinking? We'd love to hear your thoughts. Hit us up on our socials, because ultimately, the future belongs to all of us.